started taking my body into consideration with how I was treating it, and looking into different ways of eating healthy, getting more back into a physical practice. And yeah, so that was when I started to like focus more on myself and considering how I was treating myself. First it started with food, and then it started with weight training, powerlifting and things like that. And then I got so tight from the powerlifting that I kept saying like I should do yoga, and then eventually that started to happen, and I started noticing a much bigger shift than just physical differences when I started practicing yoga. Much more able to cope with anxieties and depression and those types of things in life. Just being exposed to the yoga practice and people in those circles, it started to delve more into the meditation and more into the breathing. And then after implementing those practices, I just started feeling more and more of a shift, more of a centered feeling. Like there's something a little bit more to this than I think anybody can really explain, and that I wanna explore it more. So I went and took my 200 hour. At the same time, my life was changing drastically, so we decided to pack up all of our bags, take our yoga training, me and my partner. We did it together, and I tend to not be gravitated to go to the bar or like the party scenes, that I tended to focus more on being outside in nature, being with friends that like to do physical activities like rock climbing and those types of things. Now, in retrospect, no. At the time, it was hard because I was trying to balance the two things, being a party person and having those friends, and then also exploring this other side of myself, which wasn't very accepted in the party circle, but I wanted to do both for a long time, so I struggled. And then it changed into how do I live a centered and grounded life. I try to convey a lot of mindfulness practice, starting mainly with the body, because that's how I started feeling a little bit more extra, was taking the time to notice, how does my pinky toe feel when I'm doing this pose, or how does my breath feel, how do opposite sides of my body feel. Just like a feeling of being present and connected in that moment, whether it be making coffee or teaching a yoga class. I feel like I have the tools and the skills now to kind of tap in, realize when I'm not there, and try to bring myself back. Did I answer the question? I feel like you asked something else. It's just, I feel content, and yeah, you're not thinking about what my 401k is going to do in 20 years or whatever it is, wherever your mind goes when you're not present.
Okay, thank you.